What's up, family? What's up, family? Hope you're well. Hope you're blessed, and I hope that you are safe. I'm Damien Jones, host of the Damien Jones podcast. Make sure you follow me right now on X. Matter of fact, I got X up on the screen right now. Bombshell information. Somebody just sent it to me. I told y'all that the Colorado program is a dumpster fire. It's a circus, and I told you coaching changes needed to be made. I've in the last couple of weeks, I've told you how the offense is not where it needs to be. I told you that the offensive coordinator, Sean Lewis, is not a great play caller. The offensive line is the worst in the nation. And at some point, some changes had to be made. I talked about that Deion should fire Sean Lewis and Charles Kelly, or at least reassign Charles Kelly at the end of the year. But today we have this tweet from football reporter Brett McMurphy. Brett does a great job with putting great information out over the years. But here's what Brett says. Colorado quality control analyst Pat Shurmur, my brother and I was just talking about this earlier this week about the analysts on that staff. Pat Shurmur, former NFL coach. I think he was with the Broncos last. He will take over play calling duties from offensive coordinator Sean Lewis tomorrow in the Oregon State game. And I assume this is going forward. Deion Sanders must elevate Shurmur from analyst to full-time coach to be eligible to coach on the sideline. Right now, Shurmur is in the booth. He's not on the sidelines. Lewis is on the sidelines. And so in order for Shurmur to call plays, he's going to have to demote one of the offensive coaches or some coach. He's going to demote somebody so he can make room for Shurmur on the sidelines. Lewis will still signal the plays in, but it's unknown which assistant will be demoted to make room for Shurmur's promotion. Shurmur was an NFL offensive coordinator with 4 teams, most recently the Broncos, and was former head coach of the Giants and the Browns. Bombshell. Essentially, man, I'm going to be quick with this video today. Essentially, they're firing Sean Lewis. If you are an offensive coordinator and your play calling duties are taken away from you from somebody that's in the booth, you essentially don't have a job anymore. And it's saying that Lewis will continue to signal the plays in. What does that mean? So is he now a third string quarterback that's holding up signs to signal the play in? I mean, Shedeur has a headset. So essentially, there's no purpose for Sean Lewis going forward. Does he deserve this? Yes. Does he deserve to get fired? Yes. But is he a scapegoat for a lot of other issues on this team? Absolutely. Deion is feeling the pressure, and somebody has to go. Right? This is pressure that he created for his team. Will Pat Shurmur do a better job at play calling? I believe so. I'm not saying that they're going to blow the water out offensively, but I think the play calling will have more of a rhythm. I think the play calling will make more sense. I think the play calling will be more responsible and more adult-like. I think Shurmur is a guy that knows how to stand up to Deion and push back at Deion and say, no, coach, we're not going to go for it on fourth down. It doesn't make sense. Lewis really doesn't have that kind of cachet to push back on Deion. He doesn't have the cachet to coach Shedeur hard and all the mistakes that he's making. So I think this is good for the program. I think this is an adult move to clean some things up because I think Sean Lewis is just in over his head in a great way. And so, yeah, I told y'all the coaching changes were coming. There may be more coming. Charles Kelly may be demoted from defensive coordinator. They may bring down Dennis Thurman out of the booth as well sometime. But here you are, Sean Lewis, offensive coordinator for the Colorado Buffs, who didn't score a point, who didn't score a touchdown until late in the game. But the defense created 4 turnovers against UCLA, and they could not score points and capitalize on that, along with the offensive line being awful, along with the routes that the receivers are running not making sense whatsoever. So we'll see. We'll see. I hate to say that I was right, but I was right. And so tell me what you think in the comments. Is this the right move for the program going forward? Did Sean Lewis deserve to be demoted in this way? Does he deserve to have his play calling duties taken away? Will Pat Shurmur do a decent job? Is Deion making the right move? Is he doing a good job as head coach? Tell me what you think down in the comments. You know, I'm going to keep coming with it. This program is very polarizing and very interesting to cover and to talk about. You know, some of y'all love Deion, some of y'all hate Deion, some of y'all are in the middle on it. I just love to talk about it. But let me know what you think down in the comments. Appreciate you. God bless you.